Major One. This was the first matchup that we had, so Seattle maybe a little bit of experience under their belts. Maybe they can handle that crowd this time around, but we already know what happens on the cage. It will be mixy, it will be fast, it will be chaos, and gotta make sure you can slay.
Yeah, gotta make sure you find the kills. That's what we're looking for. A lot of slaying so far, and it's mostly Seattle. Time going their way as well. Shotzzy trying to get his team back into the fight. Over towards the hard point we now go. Scum, low side of Grandy's. Out he goes. Finds himself one. There was actually a second he picked up there, but he's gonna leave that for the boys. Hard point cleaned up for now. Scum's looking to clear out the backside of P2. Not to be had. Seattle still with the map control.
Yeah, that is accuracy's tank right there. Many like it, but that one is his. So he'll be posted up there pretty much till the end of this hill. And might honestly try to carry that into new, but Riverside is open. So OpTic right now trying to work on that spawn flip. And well, Illy potentially that man leading the charge in the feed. He's taking fight. Meanwhile, Dashy might be thinking about accuracy, but right now, Seattle, they have complete map control.
We talk about map control. Right now, we're talking about the top side of the map. P2 pops wide open. Mac trying to hold these boys back, trying to keep those members of OpTic pinned down. His MP40 ringing out. It's a hot barrel, and for now, he gets dropped. Illy now with the opening. Here comes the flood through the front side of the barn. Bread from up high. He's going to find at least one before... No, he gets away for a moment. OpTic now starting to find the pressure, but accuracy. 5-1 so far. That was a nice two-piece to keep the hill safe.
Yeah, beaming like that, but keep in mind the spawns do flip, so OpTic might be quick for like the reinforcements, but hey, you can still hold this hill from this side. So right now, Seattle Surge putting in a decent bit of work. Scump getting kills, but that's not around the hill. That's where his team will be. The break is in, and OpTic finally starting to get some points on board.
Over to Grannies we go. That right now in the hands of Seattle Surge. There's 20 seconds remaining here on the second hard point over by the tanks. We're going to see that time slowly trickle away. Dashy with a long-range gunfight. Accuracy finding a lot of tags. Not quite the kill. Over to Pred, and it is non-stop action here. We're not going to get too much contest time out of this to Pred. He's trying to find the kills. Maybe even streaks, dare we say. But right-hand side of the map, Granny's all in control now for Seattle Surge. The opening time will be theirs.
And look, I'm thinking long-term, excuse me, is Seattle, by the way, just firm on this setup. But there's already a minute off of the game clock, and OpTic fans almost know to expect it on this map for this game to end on time. And OpTic, one of the best teams at trying to juggle it, and right now they're trying to be the team to break into Grandma's. The Surge right now, clean on the hole.
Sweet kills out of OpTic, but enough. Pred now got that side of the map covered. Oh, it's getting messy. Shards of wood everywhere. Illy comes out on top with the kills. Mac with kitchen side. Big coverage. It's a two-piece. Now on a three spree for him. Mac, we heard Study talk about him previously. Again, a play that can be hot and cold right now. 10 and 5, starting to get steamy.
They've got them in the blender. The back spawns and the spawn kills are in. Pred for 2, and you got Mac that was just on a 4, and while he gets dropped, this has been the, well, obviously the best hold of the game. We're only 3 hills deep, but Seattle, you will take a 30-point lead this early on of Bocage. You can basically double it. Pred and squad looking for that scrap time, which they will secure. 35-point lead going into new, and honestly, maybe a little bit of pressure for Seattle. Already pushed up P2. They might have an early flip.
Seattle Surge, good boys, getting all the love at Grandma's there as the hard point comes to a close now with the barn. It's going to be Scump nearly in control here, locking this one down. Dashy's got the outside mid-map covered. Shotzi's now back in the spawn, and Scump doing laps around, finding those kills. Only one member left up for now. Here comes the two-man hit from Surge through tank side. Easy clean up there. Illy finds one, Shotzi on the second. Beautiful hold so far out of OpTic Texas. They're going to lock this one down, and Scump is still going. 13 and 10 for the King.
Seattle ran Grandma's, but OpTic trying to do the opposite over towards Barn. It has been a near perfect hold for the first 30 seconds, and frankly, they haven't given up map control or pressure at all. Seattle right now struggling to deal with Scump. Finally, he gets taken down, and maybe an opening on the P2 side just for some contest time to come through, but OpTic have already just damn near tied the game. On that rotation shots, he was thinking about being sneaky, but he has to give away his little map intel, and well, he ends up getting taken down. Seattle not letting anyone slip through.
That's a really big play. Staying alive in that position right now for shots, he would have been huge, but Seattle sniff him out, deal with the danger. Now we go to our final hard point of the set down by the river. Seattle Surge, slight lead now. Mac locking it down alone for the time being. You've got his teammates all around the place. They're set up right now with a decent amount of time to be had. Here comes the hit from OpTic. Civ gets taken care of. Dashy wins a big one. Back home to Civ. No! Shotsy wins it. Accuracy trying to keep the play alive now for his team. Pred backing him up, and that is a great hold out of Surge.
And right now, Surge are able to push out the hill as well. They get a couple kills, and this has been perfect clearance. Funnily enough on Bocage, this has been 3 hills back to back to back where the team that rotates there first actually putting together a pretty strong hold. So Surge trying to blow that lead out wide open. And honestly, with 20 seconds left, it is still time worth fighting for. OpTic looking for the opening, but they are getting shut down. Surge is giving them nothing.
No breaks for OpTics. You're going to see Surge hold that one down again. Final 10 seconds going to come to a close now. We'll go back towards the middle of the map over towards Gate. Dashi trying to help his teammates get that control of the map. And again, this is where we saw OpTic find the most success in that first set. It was the first 2 hard points. That's where they found their time. They're looking to do it again. Second set now up over to the Gate.
And it's honestly a little bit wild. I was worried about the game clock early on, but since then, because of the 3 strong holds, I don't know if that'll be a factor towards the end of the game. But as it stands right now, Surge is basically bullying out OpTic. Again, they've had 2 basically money hills on Bocage, and even towards this P1, they are accruing a decent chunk of time.
Yeah, see how Surge still holding it down. Dash is trying to find something here. 5 spree, 6. Ooh, not able to get any more out of that. Good kills coming through as Sib finally able to get the trade and end him. 30 seconds remaining here on Gate. Shotzzy trying to get things going, trying to heat things up. One of the most exciting players in the league to watch by a landslide. And so far, Sib cutting both he and Scum down. Over towards the tanks we go. Dashy's got to go big.
I talk about a hill that OpTic actually need just to try to turn this game around, but they're getting shot down along the way, and they are so far away from even thinking about getting those back spawns. Illy with those 2, maybe an opportunity to try to make moves. Sib's there for a trade. Illy, though, is there for the next one. And while he gets taken down, OpTic at least get to this hill first, but you can see with the nades coming through, it is not easy.
Tanks is up. Scum's got top barn control, trying to allow the boys to get in there and get some time. Shotzzy the man up for the job. He's going to find that time. Dashy with the back tank position. Lamar was there for a long time. Accuracy's there, but the flood comes through the back. OpTic finds 3 kills, wipe him out. The hard point stays in their hands.
Well, right now they are down by, what, 60 points. They can't even make up that entire deficit here, but decently strong hold for the moment, but the nades again. It was the intro to this hill, and Pred again is able to take another one down just with the grenades, and that's able to take away, what, an extra 5-10 seconds. And Bocage, you'll take it, and again, Pred with the nade. Right now, they're just to chop him down.
Nailing it so far. Seattle Surge have certainly come to play. Looking to get the break here in the final 15 seconds on tank. Let's go for a quick listen in with Seattle Surge.
I'm with you, Dash was out, Dash was out.
Well, water or something.
3, they're all going barn, they're all going barn.
Alright, can somebody get time? I need to get the left. You got time?
Yeah, I got
I'm playing the left.
One shot. 10, 1 bullet. 10 and 2 mid, you heard?
Yeah, I heard you. I don't see the middle. I'm coming front door.
Opposite AG, opposite AG, opposite AG.
Kill, Mac. Big fucking kill. I'm playing tools. No, I'm starting up front. He's pushing close shot. Yes, he's gate set. He's going front door. Last guy.
Get those, I'm
I don't have tools right now. Go right plat.
I think sure, could be flanking.
I send your tools. I'll get your tools. Tools split out. Dead. I got my tools.
On the left.
Nice.
Dash, last guy game probably
Yeah,
done.
he's
I can kill upside down. Might start flipping. I push up home.
No, we're good.
We're good. We haven't flipped. One more. Gates at top. I have your front door. Last smack. One more. You close hole.
Yeah. Every dub.
Give me the kills.
Tools.
Last smack.
Middle dash, mid truck.
Weak. Other guy's hurt. They're spawning back ups. One more front. You're not. Other guy was barn. Dashing. Sipping up.
Yeah, he's weak.
Fucking shit on him. Keep going. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, too hot.
I'm
Yo,
going front door.
Nice. Last guy dash you, Tom.
One shot. He's on the burn stairs. Okay, one stop on as well. Okay.
Rapid right.
Tractor absolute.
I'm letting check that.
Oh my god.
I need a river tractor.
Top barn.
I'll go with the right. Put him out.
Barn, 1 shot.
I don't see bottom house. He's dubbed.
Top barn, 1 shot, guys.
Bottom house killed me. Dubbed as well to that.
T2.
Stairs and dub.
I'm stuck here. Okay, I'm playing trips.
Top barn dead.
I'm playing trips. Hold.
Top
Single
barn.
dead.
Nice. I'm pushing up.
I don't see the top. I'm missing it.
Oh, A plat.
dead.
Nice. They're gonna spawn back, have 1 cut.
Up and top maybe. Under my stairs. Spawn out. Under my stairs. Nice.
I have your dubs.
They're going hold. There's no one tank.
I have your dub.
Weak hold.
They're still hold.
I'm needing them.
One that wall, okay?
Hit that.
Button may be a good hard point there for OpTic Texas, but chance Seattle Surge running the show.
I mean, bro, they have been perfect on Grandmas. They're only outslaying by, what, maybe 10, 12 kills, but this is one of the most dominant Bocage performances we have seen all year. Seattle might have just hit that flow state, and we talked about it when we saw those maps in the pick and bans. This is a good set for Seattle, and right now, just to start things off, they are looking pure class.
Ooh, and it's looking great so far, though. OpTic do have the rotation over towards River, now trying to find something here, and it looks like Pred is stuck on through. He finds one, traded out immediately. Sip, cut down to pieces there. Dashi at range with the automaton. 27 and 20 for him so far. Looking to add another one of the piles. 40 seconds remaining here. OpTic Texas need to pick up all this time. They're holding it down very well so far. Illy again, accumulating that time for the squad. They keep gate clear. They have to worry about the back and the front for now. But honestly, all things considered, sweet looks out of OpTic.
Well, keep in mind, Pred's taking routes, and he just need to get spotted because he's able to get through. Accurate Accuracy wins one gunfight, and that sets up the break. Seattle looking to snuff them out right here, right now, and Accuracy in the hill winning another big one-on-one. 8 seconds to go when Surge have the game.
It's the final 5 seconds now. Shotzzy trying to get the last minute contest, forcing to the gate at the very least. Time ticking. Seattle Surge, they come out swinging. Map number 1 did not go the way a lot of people thought it would.
And Miles, I gotta say, I've been casting Call of Duty for quite some time now. It is a strange experience for an OpTic match to have a completely dead crowd. Can you imagine for like Scump, this is the first time where there was no roar for them the entire time, so that might be on their mind just psychologically. They get bullied in the map 1, have no support.
Hard point for Seattle Surge really changes the way this series looks, and here we go, friends.
And if you're a little bit favored on defense, by the way, Sid, maybe taking a note out of Zero's book. Italy does strike with the first blow. That's towards the middle of the map. So right now, Seattle have it all, but they don't hit that shot. And well, Sib's getting pushed, but I think at least for the moment, he should be able to get it with his life.
Ooh, Shotzzy was on the hunt for a brief moment there. Does have teammates to back him up. Pred, other side of town, gets cleaned on up. So that means that now for OpTic Texas, the flank is safe. They don't know that, though. Guns are up. Eyes across the map. Oh, Mac, that's unfortunate, but hey, we'll take it.
And this is where OpTic have been so incredible, though, right? We talked about the 3v4 potential for Seattle on this map, but OpTic lately, I mean, almost completely mistake-free in S&D, and they find the next pick as well, and Mac, all of a sudden, he is surrounded in a 1 versus 4. Even still, no overchows. Everyone is cornered up perfectly. The trades are in, and OpTic with the instant bounce-back round.
No sweat. They were aggressive off the rip. Shotzzy managing to almost take out the sniper of Sib. They play the life advantage fantastically. They take the round. Not a whole lot of space to work with then from anyone there on Surge.
And also, again, nice for Italy to be that guy that strikes with the first blood, just to get that bounce-back game in. So, nice little 1-0 lead, but where Tuscan was very close to 50-50 before the patch came through, now it is certainly a little bit more defensive-sided. So, OpTic just winning the ones that are a little bit easier. And on offense over towards A, they're playing a little bit aggressive. Mac doesn't get caught, but he is tagged up, and I hear the nades ringing out. None of them connect.
Oh,
and this is a delicate angle.
This is very interesting. Who's going to shoot first? Whose red dot's going to appear? Will it be Dashi? Will it be Pred? He's mantled up, and you could smell him. He's so close. Incredibly tight angle to work with, and Pred's waiting for it. There is a line of players right across Tuscan now. They've got no idea how close they are to one another.
I mean, that is an absurd level of map control. 3 players stacked up, pushed towards the middle of the map, but the first pick comes through. Shotzzy's able to find one, but it's not like the map is actually open. Still 2 players for Seattle have A on lock in Accuracy. It depends on the timing, but he will be watching this cross. And all 3 players stacked up. Accuracy spots all of them, doesn't even shoot, feed that to his teammate. The intel game, Seattle firmly in control.
Great composure. Here comes Shotzzy again. And Accuracy can be teased only so many times before he tries to take it. Nice bank there off the top of the stairwell. Here goes Pred, though. Ruthless aggression as Pred nearly finds another now. The trades, will they be on point now in the 2v2? Accuracy and Mac, Dashi, Shotzzy. Bomb with a quick plant now. As, oh boy, the defuse is slowly but surely coming through. Dashi now has eyes on. He's got no idea it's happening. And there's the nade. And Accuracy once again. Very, very sneaky.
Do we not watch game film? Did we not pay attention to the Thieves series? If you plant the bomb in that spot, Accuracy has no fear. He will hop it. He already knows everyone across towards the back spawns. That is an easy play call for him to make. Iceman there to deliver. And I suppose right now we are just 2 for 2 with defensive rounds, but man, again, we talked about that clutch potential, man. That is a funny way for that synergy to happen for Seattle's previous match.
We've seen it so many times, and woo! Starting things off with a bang. Sib, nice shot on Willie there. First blood. A quick one indeed.
And already that pick just going to be able to mix things up. Scump now the lone defender over towards B, and clearly that is where the pressure is going to be coming from. If Scump can pick up 2, that would be massive.
Oh my God, here comes Seattle Surge. 1 by 1 they go. Scump, how many can you bring down before it gets ugly? 2 of them! Unbelievable, staying alive! He's still running! He's done the damage and he's gone and dipped. That is unbelievable. Sensational stuff now. Accuracy's going to try to get involved as well. It's Sib with the pistol. And now the pressure, though, is Dashi. Dashi makes it now a 1v1. Shotzzy versus Accuracy.
And Accuracy does have that bomb. Someone on their team and Spectator saw each other. He gets the call out from his teammate and guns him. Shotzzy gets taken down, probably had the MP40 in hand. And that is another Accuracy icy clutch. Scump did his job. He picked up the 2 he needed. Dashy not ready for the second gunfight. And accuracy with that technical 1v2, admittedly off the trades. We talked about how close we thought this game was going to be at the top, and well, right now in this Tuscan, Seattle once again delivering.
And that is, that's what you want to see as a COD fan. Next round's up. Mac, the hero of the Bocage hardpoint for Seattle Surge. Dashy's going to be the opening there. Nice shots on the Pred, stuns are all through. Shotzzy trying to find that advantage while he still can. It is an absolute fiesta here on Tuscan. Nades across the map, ringing out. Soon those pockets will be empty. We'll have nothing else to throw at each other except for bad vibes and maybe shade.
And again, best 3v4 clutch team in the game on this map is Seattle. An opportunity to deliver once again. That first blood, Pred's an important one to fall, and Sid didn't hit the shot. Either one, Dashy dancing with death, but he is still alive.
Yeah, it's bad manners to double dip. Sib went for it there. Oh, he definitely saw the heels of Shotzzy. He saw him, but he has no idea that he scuttled away. Will he make the read here? Shotzzy, eyes are up. Mid-map, though, the battle raging. Scump's going to find it now. Sib in the 1v3 situation. Shotzzy, patience pays off. OpTic back in this.
And I believe that is the rule, right? If you kill accuracy, you have no fear for the clutches, because he is 2 for 2 back-to-back, but no 3v4s there. OpTic take care of business, and right now, Shotzzy 5-1. He is one of the best overall KDs on this map. He is 33% of his team kills on this map, and one of the highest kills per round. Shotzzy runs the show on Tuscan, and right now, just continuing his reign of terror on this map. And honestly, Pred not far behind ordinarily in the stats, but 1 and 4, that is the difference maker.
We'll see it again, all tied up here, 2-2. A sweet corner to find himself in right now is Shotzzy. No one really going to bite for too long. We will see. Heavier stack towards A right now for Seattle Surge. As OpTic have found themselves in the spots they want to be in. Oh, Scump. Oh, he's getting ambitious. Finds that first blood.
Does the smart thing, gets the kill, backs out, and maybe play off the timing. Seattle very stagnant. Need to wait for a pick to come their way, but that Scump getting pressured, but he just gets sent in to get the kill. That is 4 in a row for the King.
He's trying to make it 5. Big shots out of accuracy, reads the play, but the teamwork is there, and that's what got Scump those kills to begin with. Eyes from top church, giving him clearance to run across map. You've got the coverage there from Dashy. If anyone's there to give him any trouble, he's got the coverage. Brilliant stuff out of OpTic.
And hey, maybe Scump doesn't end up getting those streaks, but that's because he knows he needs the challenge shots. He coming in. You make sure you time out those pushes correctly. So perfect setup right there from OpTic Texas. They're able to deliver when they get that first blood. I would say overall, if it wasn't for the clutches, OpTic would have this game firmly in their hands, but Seattle has been reliant on them in the past, and that's the reason this game is close. The challenge quick to outer Pred on the heady, able to get that first blood on board.
Illy's narrowly missing the shot, trying to get away with his life, trying to recover the bomb, and now we go back at it. 3v4, numbers in favor of Seattle Surge. Sib was tagged up now. Rejuvenated, renewed, looking to find any more here. Dashy once again with the mid-map coverage and the bomb teetering towards B side of the map now. This could get ugly. Mac's got to go big. Here comes the fight.
They baited him out, and they get the kill. Shotzzy's normally the player that plays towards P5, but Scump and Illy deliver. And look what they're doing. They even those odds at 3-3. They waste no time. They are getting that bomb out for Seattle. Right now, in the midst of getting bamboozled, finally they react, and well, they do have church control. Still a delicate round.
Scump checking every corner. Sib, big win against Dashy.
Oh, that's it.
Pred gets it as well. Surely that is it now. Illy in the 1v3. And here he goes. Trying to make a match of it. No, he gets taken care of. Decisive round out of Seattle.
And that is a massive kill. If Dashy wins that one-on-one, well, OpTic would still be in the fight, but Sid takes him down, and he takes 2 to the grave. Big round for Seattle to get back in the mix. Difference between being tied up at 3-3, being down 4-2 is a massive one. Surge, you can see that look in their eye, cold-blooded and focused.
As calm washes across the Mystic Lake Hotel Casino, we go to another round, 3-3. Shotzzy still sitting at 6-2, 6-5 out of Scump. The teamwork has been on point. Pred though, nice opening blood. Scump having a little bit of difficulty with this door. Maybe trying to make some noise, try to make some play here, but at this point in time, ooh, he's starting to get himself into enemy territory, hungry for another kill.
I'm telling you though, that's that battle, man. Pred and Shotzzy run this map for their collective teams, and you shut down Shotzzy straight away, you're feeling great. You're looking for a pick over towards Adel, but Seattle, they have the extra man on the flank. Pred still delivering, able to take 2 already in this round. He's on a 4 spree, opening things up, and He's cleared out this B site. Now the rest of Seattle just needs to come hang out with them or gun them down one by one. Illy in a 1 versus 4.
He's gambling on the push towards A, but Seattle have said, nay, they're going towards B. This is going to be big. Illy can, honestly, he can do this. 1v4. This is some magical stuff right now. Starts with 1. Sib's up next. That's the second. 1v2.
I mean, if you're just going to hand it to him, he'll take it, sure, but still less than 30 seconds on the clock. This is incredibly difficult to pull off, especially if 2 players just post it out. You try to walk through plat, you get gunned. Illy, he basically needs to gun 2 back-to-back.
He's going to try it. Here comes the next. Checking every possible avenue. Got to get it done. Here comes the slide forward. No! Pred ends the dream. Illy making Seattle Surge sweat.
And Seattle, 2 biggest wins they have on this map. Both went to round 11. Right now, that 4-3 edge, a couple clutches in the back pocket. And I think right there in that past round, I think for the past 2, Shotzi ends up falling for the first blood. And that has been OpTic's go man. He is the guy that makes plays. Seattle doing a wonderful job of neutralizing that threat. But we go again.
5 spree for Pred. The Thunder from down under has been raging on Tuscan so far. Looking to find one more. Look how aggressive he's playing. Illy with read though on that close angle. Here he goes. Pred, a little too hot right now. First streak over to Mac. Finds 1. Trying to do his best impersonation of Scum, but no. They managed to punch on through. OpTic find an opening. 2v3.
And what are you doing in 2v3? You can't really plant the bomb. You're going to get swarmed. You have to pray that a pick comes your way. But right now, Seattle pretty much giving them nothing. Maybe a couple lanes are open. Shotzi making moves.
Trying to make the move indeed. Dashy helps him out. Shotzi slides right into the fight. Now it's a 2v1. Sib left all alone. Bomb down at A. He's going to make this read real fast. Dashy's going to be able to back up Shotzi in a moment now, but if Sib reads this right, otherwise Shotzi, he's your man on Tuscan. There goes the defuse. No one there to grab it. Shotzi. That kill on Top Church, man, that was something.
Just the instant 2v3, like you couldn't write it down any better. Perfectly timed. Dashy with the gunny and Shotzi. I mean, that slide on point. Little bit of luck, little bit of skill, but you will take it, and I'm telling you, this is the battle on the map. Pred versus Shotzi. And even despite Pred getting that first blood, that's a 2v4 clutch for OpTic. Talking about how good Seattle was in the clutch, OpTic bounced back.
Oh, man, we're going toe-to-toe here on Tuscan. Stern, calm focus across
already
the
accuracy with the
Wait a
blood.
minute, he's already got 1? Well, we'll take it. I was the player over towards the A bomb site there for OpTic on defense. Dashy's got none left in the tank. He's out. Pred's got himself another one. The spree may be done. Now the bomb planted to B very quickly indeed. Shotzi, what can you do here in this situation? Drone going once again up against Pred. This time has his number. This is from that point, and that is that. Accuracy with the first, accuracy with the last.
You're getting picked apart so fast, we barely have time to watch it. I mean, we're 3 seconds into the round, and accuracy is picking up bloods. And Seattle right now, 1 round away from going up 2-0 against OpTic Texas. They had that experience. They come into the Kickoff Classic, look fantastic, struggle in stage 1. OpTic bullied them at the first major. But an opportunity to make amends. Feeling themselves right now. Looking for that next round, and it's only a defense. They got to clutch up.
Got to go big. Here we go. Opening salvo of fire comes through from accuracy. No kills this time. Pred back on his perch. Oh, gets Dashy.
Again.
First blood. However, the rest of OpTic have made their way in towards B. They've got themselves a lot of clearance to work with here. Accuracy spots at least 1, maybe 2 sets of shadows. Shots are in. No kill though. Shotzi once again finding it. It is a 3v3. Here we go.
And they're trying to be, I was going to say quick on the wrap, maybe not. They're waiting for someone on Seattle to make a wrap around and potentially make a mistake. So OpTic are spread out for a bit, but so is Seattle. And there's the pick. Illy able to find it. 2 versus 3 now for Seattle.
Scum still has bomb. We're waiting for anything to happen right now. And again, Mac, his little gun barrel poked up there. Shots, he saw it. That plays up. Here comes Pred, though. The champion for his team. What a shot from Mac. Stays alive. 1v1. Now it's on to Illy. Recovers the bomb. 35 seconds on the clock to play with. And oh, my word. Did Mac spot him? I'm not sure if that happened, but here we go. This is to force the round 11 for OpTic Texas. This is for the map for Surge.
You can clutch for your team, or it can all fall apart. Illy actually doesn't plant the bomb, but he should be able to get it down soon. He will get it down for free. And right now, Mac, far enough away that he will have almost no information on how he needs to play this. Mac, see if he can read this book going against a clutch king in Search and Destroy.
Mac with the automaton. Illy with an MP40. At this range, it's not favorable for Illy! Instant! Absolutely rips him. That bomb defuse is coming through, no questions asked, 30 on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, Seattle Surge go up 2-0.
Bro, and think about the turnaround that Fred just had. 1-5 is how he started that game. He finished with double digits in almost every first blood you could possibly ask him to get. Seattle, they were 1-6 in map count against OpTic Texas. They already have 2 in this series. They got the clutches when you needed them to start out the game. You got Mac with the one-on-one towards the end. And right now, they just look good. But that was that battle. Shotzi versus Pred.
Control now, and this is for the 3-0, friends. I mean, OpTic have got to dig deep. They've got to go big, and here we go. Off to the races already, and at Seattle Surge finding multiple kills. Accuracy and Mac first to light up the scoreboard. Desperately trying to find ourselves back onto that point. As OpTic, they're on offense first, looking to get the capture done.
It should be a perfect flank, though. Shotzi has a free kill in front of him, and should be able to get at least one player stacked up on A, so standard round so far. We're gonna see how many kills you can get, but Shotzi just going to fall. A couple trades come through. This is a ton of pressure coming through Church, and admittedly Accuracy able to find the kill, so Seattle might be pinning their bases a little bit. Funnily enough, OpTic, they're just trying to push the pace. They're not even leaving a player on A. They want this like field control so badly, and they just can't get it.
Well, we got finally the kills come through. I was getting a bit nervous there. We need to see this segment captured. There it is, bang. First bit of progress done at A. That's 1 tick on the board, 1 segment captured. Slowly but surely working their way through the second. Here comes a quick contest. Tip on that one. Dashy clearing out the top side of fire. Now you've got a bit of map pressure to work with, though. Once again, Accuracy, a player who Dashy had his way with in Texas. Here in Minnesota, bit of a colder start.
And funnily enough, for this map, there's a few key things to look at. Obviously, Dashy, when he is on point, he absolutely takes over. But again, that is mostly in the kills column when you need the objective, though. We'll see what OpTic can do. They able to secure this A point. They are good to go, but obviously they got players to deal with. Pred, loves his flanks. Gets taken care of. Shotzi's there. OpTic starting to work on that opening.
Yeah, capturing that A point gives an additional minute now for OpTic to work with on the offense. Now over towards B, the last stand now for Seattle Surge. 19 lives apiece, 1:35 on the clock. Plenty of time to get something done. 2-man stack now, either side. We're going to come through green side of the map. Going to come through P5. Here we go.
And these are moments, by the way, where Mac is always clutch, but maybe he doesn't need to peek as everyone on Seattle provide. Chop them down one by one, and that is one push that gets absolutely nowhere for OpTic. Got to spawn up and do it once again, but Mac is a key player to look at, by the way. Dashy, #1 overall KD. Mac right behind him, #2. He has only gone negative on this map a single time, and that time was to OpTic. So if he can keep his gun hot, that is what Seattle needs.
What an unbelievable transformation so far for Seattle Surge. Scum slowly but surely, about to run into Accuracy and Mac. Here comes the nades. Great leap out of Scum, clears the whole room. Now pressure, an opening to make their way forward. Accuracy has to make the tactical retreat, but it's Pred on the flank. Fred, if you will.
Always, man. That's what he loves to do when Pred flanks. Well, that is going to be his new nickname, I suppose. And, well, Dashy trying to open things up. OpTic able to get Shotzi behind enemy lines. And, I mean, that might be good for a freebie, but so far on defense, mostly because of Pred, Seattle has been too clean, and keep in mind, it is not just the ticks we're thinking about. Down on lives is OpTic, only 7 left.
Whoa, son, slow down, Pred. You get a speeding ticket moving like that. 20 seconds left on the clock. 7 lives left now for OpTic, speeding forward. Pred has not stopped moving, man. He's in gear 6 and he's flying. On to the point we go for a brief moment. Sit with the clean up kills. Oh, that's it. The round is done. Seattle Surge. What an opening moment this has been for them on control.
And not a single tick on B. Seattle on point on defense. We have an opportunity for Seattle now. Again, they have been slightly better. 3rd in the game on this map when it comes to ticks. Again, though, that number has dropped when they've played against OpTic. Now OpTic need to go big. I think Illy, another slow start. We saw the same thing in the hard point where we went 18 and 30 on Bocage. Not the strongest of openers, admittedly, just an offensive round. Still looking for that turnaround.
Whew. I mean, look, that turnaround better get here soon because we're running out of rounds right now for OpTic Texas. Wonderful open there from Seattle Surge. And yeah, that's a good point, friends. This is a 14-game win streak on control for OpTic Texas. They're going to keep that record alive.
And it is standard for teams to be able to capture A. If you can get a tick on B early and then capture A after the fact, well, that is pretty much the name of the game for Seattle. But while that flank isn't coming through, well, Pred does get chopped down. Mac now completely by himself, and OpTic have basically firm control of the entire map, but they never figured out where Mac was. He's up top, 2 players fall, and all that map control might fade away as there is a massive opening over towards B.
They got 1 player on B now. There we go. Subset at 1 minute. Shotzi, if he takes care of Sib, this will be safe. And take care of him, he does. Nice work. Stuns out, expecting a second player to make their way forward, but there's actually no one here. So B is going to be all safe for the time being. Nades up for Shotzi. Map control still very much sitting in hands of the members of OpTic. They've got those kills. And Illy, nice force spree for him right now. Starting to get things going.
And he's the guy that needed to turn around. He came into this round starting 1-7, but he opens this one up on a force spree. Hey, you can just win the tick game if you shut him down on defense. There has been no progress made at all. And Seattle down 6 lives, make it 7. They take care of the flank, but they literally have 0 map pressure.
Nice flanks once again. Scum doing what he can. Now through the front he goes, gets himself a second kill, 30 seconds on the clock. Now into the red we go. Here comes the pressure coming out of Seattle. Mac and Pred desperately finding out their spawn. Dashy's on the flank this time though. Into the jaws of Big Bruce you go. Eats them alive. Ooh, 22 seconds on the clock. They got to B.
And they did get to B, and they're winning a couple of those gunfights. But look at Sib. He's got 2 players flying at him. You have gunfights in the middle of the map, and Dashy trying to stay alive, but Seattle were still on the point. Finally, they get taken care of, and Mac maybe that last-ditch effort for that pressure. At least he's stopping the clock as his teammates are trying to go to A.
They're trying to go to A, but they can't get through Shotzi. A difficult enough kill at the worst of times, and in we go, baby, running the show. Clean up B, clock still goes. Final 10 seconds now to work with, and here we have it. One final charge onto the B point. It's still a force spree right now for Dashy. Takes the head off Pred. He's on a 5. Anyone left to get this? Last second contest? The answer is no.
That may very well be the most important round of this entire series unless it goes to a game 5, and then it'd be the final one. That is a dominant round on defense. OpTic had basically a standard offensive round. They capture A, no progress over towards B, but now they have a massive tick advantage. I mean, it is a round like that that can nearly guarantee you a defense for round 5 should we get there, and they're getting spicy off the rip.
We like to call that big tick energy, but it hasn't quite taken on yet. A 5 spree for Dashy, 4 for Illy. Oh, baby, we're starting to get things going. 5 aside right now. Sib somehow, through the stuns, flies on through. Gets himself an Illy. 1 minute 16 now on the clock as we've stopped it for a brief moment. OpTic now doing what they can to try to capture that B zone. Let's go for a quick listen in with OpTic Texas.
Last guy. They're gonna try to break secure it.
Yo, can you get my you? Can you get my you?
Yo, can someone get up on top fire quick? I'm top fire right now. I'm middle.
I'm God heady right now.
No, do you now?
Top church, one guy's middle. Top church in middle.
I already said they can jump it out. Yeah, they can jump it out. I just get this one. We're good.
Hey, Jake, back. Well, absolutely right now. He's still holding on. There's Sandra to the bottom church. Sandra to the bottom church back. Where's that? Yeah, I'm wrapping right now. To be main. Yeah, he went top church, I think.
Yeah, top church, go ahead. Top church, he's down in you.
Are you? I'm gonna be main for
Alright, you win.
Good shit, guys.
I'm pretty sure B main. Pretty sure B main.
I'm more gonna be main. I got set B main. I set B main. Yo, some more B main with me.
I'm
control.
Come here, I need there's some B main.
Nothing top green.
Clear out low.
No.
I'll put you top church.
Great comms, as good as you can get, and Dashy even given those directions. They just had that nice and clean setup, everybody on the same page, and now they're in another situation. It is the same thing, all 4 grouped up, trying to make the break towards B.
Here we go, stacking up, flying on through. We got the first player up. Accuracy now, he and Mac trying to take care of the defenders. Here we go, stuns are come through. Sneaky accuracy, no chance though, as Shotzi brings him down. Pred finds himself 2 before being brought down, and trades after trades after trades. Illy will not win those battles. OpTic get flushed off the point, and they don't get the segment on B.
And that is another situation where we've seen it time and time again for Surge, where Mac clutches up on the defensive end, and now you spread the map. It is just back to that reset. Shotzi even gets found out on the flank. Pred there for the reads, and OpTic with no map control for the moment. It looks like they're trying to gear up, maybe trying to deal with some mid-map pressure, trying to deal with P5, but everywhere they go, they are getting cut down along the way.
Here we go, Pred from the bottom side of P5. Nade stuns through, you name it, he's in trouble now. Here comes the second hit. Slowly but surely, we're working our way in towards B. Over to the point we go. Bit of a scattered defense right now for Seattle Surge. We'll see how they respond. Mac, Pred find their respective kills. The backside of the spawn cleaned out. Shotzzy now working in tandem with his teammates on the inside of the alley. Sib wins a big one. Accuracy gets his as well. 1 by 1, OpTic full.
And another one of those moments where if Shotzzy wins that gunfight on Mac, well, things get mixy, but Mac delivers time and time again. Still though, P5 is open. You have a couple players from Seattle that are over towards Surge. Illy trying to make the gunfight win or leave it for his teammate, and Scump is there to deliver. Plenty of players pass. Shotzzy, he made it through. Now finds the kill. This might be the opening.
Shotzi's still alive in the back of their spawn. That's not your spawn anymore, it's his. He's going to claim that one. Zone control now, 45 seconds, stopped on the clock. Shotzi still out and about, running at large. Here comes Sib. Oh no! He gets brought down! OpTic stack up, 2 players now, still trying to stay alive, but no, Brett finds a 2-piece. The second segment of B, all taken care of.
In 8v7 as well, you have 40 seconds left. This might just come down towards live, so you got to make sure you play your life to a T. And look who's got the angle, accuracy there to get that extra bump. 2 life advantage. But maybe for OpTic, instead of the kills, they want that objective. 1 tick, you get a couple players on it. That will go very, very quick.
20 seconds. OpTic have got a little bit of ground to cover before they can really get to the point. Dashy may be that tip of the spear. Here comes the hit through church side. The shots are ringing. The gunfire is in the air. Onto the point we go. Slip slide. Accuracy with 2. Sib, Pred get involved as well. OpTic, no good this time round. That surely is it.
I mean, at the same time, keep in mind for OpTic, yes, they do not win this round, but they have, what, an 8-tick advantage right now. So as long as they clutch up, win this next round, they will be nice and secure for the defense for the final round. That has been their strength, and certainly in a good spot once again. A nice little try as well, but again, Surge, very, very clutch. As spicy as that got towards B, when they need the gunfight wins, they get them.
They really do. Every time. Those 1v1 wins, like in every situation, Surge just don't let anything get through. Pred with the 2-piece as well. He continues to be this sort of Tuscan tyrant, absolutely locking things down. And here we go. Match point, Seattle Surge. All they need to do is capture both of those zones or eliminate OpTic Texas 30 times. Let's see what happens first.
And no need to get fancy, right? You already know you're down too much on ticks. You just need to try to get this round win by any means necessary, and a couple kills go their way, and they got the Pred towards A. Pred playing for kills. He's getting hype, and he is on a 5. If he can get a glide bomb, that could be the difference maker in this game.
Well, here we go. Who's that on the flank? It's Mac. He's in the spawn of OpTic Texas now, looking for one more kill. Perfect timing on the attack, though. Shotzzy will take care of Mac. Can't take care of the rest of them, though. You've now got some space to work with. Sib is on a run. A couple of kills go his way. Here comes number 6 for Pred. Massive wins again. More players sliding into the action. It's Scump now leading the charge. 7 for Mac now. He's number 7, rather, as he flies in. Can't get Illy as well, and back and forth we go. In the meantime, no chance. A's gone.
In a slight mishap, by the way, for Seattle. Scump found, by the skin of his teeth, that opening to shut down Pred. So massive 2-piece that the King was able to collect. But now, right now, for OpTic, you are down by 7 lives. You still need to make sure you're on point, because admittedly, might be good for defense for the next round, but you do have to get there.
Here comes the glide. Sib calling it in. You can see he's doing this one-handed as well, making sure his teammates know exactly what's up. Cleans out the stairwell. Now, OpTic having to reinforce that point. 4-man push now, slowly but surely making their way forward. Scum finds 2 out of it. Here comes Sib, trying to keep the play alive. 3 now in a row for him. 16 lives for OpTic Texas, remaining 22 on the offense for Seattle Surge.
Maybe just waiting for a couple kills to come their way. And Mac earning him Dashy, though. The rock up top is there to deliver, but he does get traded. A little bit of pressure on OpTic for the moment. Maybe have to deal with the flank as Pred's making moves.
Yeah, here he goes. He's managed to slip on through. Can't get any more kills out of it. Shotzzy should have that top church control. Timing could be sweet here. Catches Mac from behind. There's another player to deal with. It's Sib. He's going to keep the pressure now for Surge at that forward position as long as he can. Allow the reinforcements to move on in. Scump now trying to put himself in a difficult position, become that trapdoor spider ready to pounce. We'll see.
And for OpTic, Operation do not get 4-man wiped. The pit goes through, but Illy will spawn up. And actually, depending on where he spawns, might be the intel. He spawns up over towards the pillars. 2 players nearby, but now he's getting spawn killed. Seattle have back control.
They get 1 player close enough to the point to stop the clock. There we go, 58. Stop dead track. You've got 2 players in the back line. The plat control towards OpTic right now. They're going to keep themselves in this power position as soon as they push. And that's it from Scum. Illy trying to get involved as well. Trades now from Dashy. Pred gets late to the party. Doesn't finish the kill. Gets going. Whoa, can he get the second? Dive, Pred. Fly forward, gets 1 more. He's got heartbeat right now, slaying his way through to the point, but the kills come through. 7 lives left for OpTic.
OpTic have to pump the brakes. They got to slow this pace down because 42 seconds left is plenty of time for Seattle to get 7 kills. There is the the next one. 6 more to go. Seattle can win this in 2 different ways.
We have to find the time now for Seattle. You have to push them out, but that's going to be another set of kills. A team kill for Mac might help OpTic out for the time being, but 5 lives left now for OpTic Texas. They have just been drowned simply out over towards the point we now go. Illy trying to find something. Less than 30 on the clock. Nice work out of Dash and Shotzi. They stay alive for now. Accuracy on the point though. Illy can't find it. Shotzi once again with the trades. 4 lives now remaining. Sib fighting for his absolute life upstairs as the remaining 3 players now of OpTic, Illy, Shotzi, and Scuff battle for a chance to stay alive in this series. And who is it? It's Mac trying to deal the damage now. Chance dancing around Churchside. Bloody shot his teammate. Illy drops as well as Mac, anything in his way, seemingly destroyed. Shotzi, the last player left alive. What can he do?
8 seconds on the clock, but he's got to kill them all, and they're going to spot him up. Going to bed, and Seattle get the 3-0. Welcome to your Major 2, Seattle. How do you do?
It's been a very, very cold start for OpTic Texas. What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
Damn, man, they came to play today. A swift and deft 3-0. I'm not going to lie, that Tusky control was harder than I thought it was going to be, but wow. What an unbelievable show from Seattle Surge.
And the only thing colder than ice cold is accuracy in those moments. I'm having flashbacks to the Cold War season. We're thinking OpTic's on a high, and accuracy shuts them down. And not just him. Keep in mind, Sid played out of his mind that entire game. We're so focused on the fact that Pred's getting near a glide bomb.